Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, such a beautiful day, such a beautiful day, such a beautiful day. And first of all, I just wanted to thank you for traveling mercy. On I almost had me go Virginia this weekend. I was in Virginia and parade been getting cookouts. It was wonderful. It was nice. The ambience was wonderful. Anyway, I met so many fans. I met so many supporters. It was nice. Anyway, and I had fun. I had fun. And again, I want to tell Virginians thank you for the love. I want to tell Virginians thank you for the protection. I want to tell Virginians thank you. It was just nice. I just had fun. Kumi, like what I can tell them, I say when I go out there, I will not know everybody. I know what's happening on my own. But again, I had fun. I'm not gonna lie, I had fun. I know. Yesterday, I said I was going to do a weekend in review in which I was going to talk about the gains in the loss of Mother Bio. That was. No, 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 look me. Look me later. Look, I see me. About the wins and loss of Mother Bio. But again, as an American citizen, as an American citizen, something has happened in my beloved country that has given me the opportunity to be able to talk to you all. And I could not say I am versatile, I'm a blogger, and I can talk about Sahelian politics and do not talk about what is going on in America because there is about to be a wind of change in America. History is either going to be made it is either history is going to be made in the great United States or we, the Republicans, are going to triumph. And again, it's going to be a history making event. Not with that. I believe most of you guys knew there was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump a few days ago in which the Republicans and the Democrats were against Biden being the candidate because age and everything. And there's no coincidence. He's not even fit to be the president anymore because he's not mentally stable because of his age and whatsoever he's gone through in his life. And again, my presidential candidate, Donald Trump, by the way, I'm a Republican. Yes, I Alice Williams, I am a Republican. And by the way, my presidential candidate, Donald Trump, as you can see, forced him in the American society forced him to go out of the race because democracy is for the mentally stable people. You understand? So there are changes that is happening in America. And again, if I am here can talk about African issue, let me tell you guys what is going on in America. Because this is an eye opener. The world should be afraid of what is happening right now in America. So again, it reaches a point in which, as we all know, Biden is not fit physically, mentally to rule this country. He's not fit. My man, Donald Trump, is fit to become a president. And I believe some of you knew what happened these few days. The case that they had against him was thrown away because of lack of evidence. Yes, my man, Donald Trump, the Trumpies. So now things are happening. For the first time in the history of the great United States, a presidential candidate has dropped down from the race on the 10th hour. And I did not go through um, um, Obama's speech, but what I read brief, I do not know because if I listen to it and I'm able to digest it in my way, then I can come and tell you that this is what he said. I did not. But what I'm picking from Lady picking was that Obama never even endorsed Kamala Harris. Now immigration is at play. Immigration is at play. We all know my man, Donald Trump, is a pure American, born, bred in America. We all know Kamala Harris has immigrational attachments. She came from somewhere and married and settled here. Now, Trump, Biden gave pass to some people who jumped the fence to come into America. Trump does not like that I support too. You should come the legal way. Yes. When you come legally, then you are able to move freely. Then you're able to follow the law. Yes, I love that style. Yes. Now, Trump is for immigration, legal immigration. And now democracy is at play. Now we have the immigrants who are financially buoyant. And now we have the Americans who owns the corporates. Now, this is going to be a game of feminism. This is very interesting game that is happening in America. And this game that is happening in America, it is going to affect the world. Now, as Donald Trump, as Biden has dropped down. As Biden has dropped down. They have not yet chosen a leader for the Democrats. They have to go back to the caucus. Are they going to put Kamala Harris in the runner seat? That's going to be a $1 million question. And if they do put her in the runner seat, is she going to have the support of the Democrats? Fail not to realize the case against Donald Trump has been thrown out of court for lack of evidence. I could not talk about African politics when I'm an American citizen. Now, this is a changing issue. This is a world-changing affair. The world is watching. The world is watching. Is Kamala Harris and other Hillary Clinton, who was happy to sit and said, we went there, we saw him, and we captured him. Is she another Hillary Clinton? Are we safe? Are you black safe under Kamala Harris? Will she be another Obama? Who they will push to LGBT or whatever they call themselves, that have more power than you, a married woman? This election, my dear, that's the same thing we were talking when Obama came into power. All during the time when the white people were in power, it was don't ask, no, don't tell. But when he came into power, he legalized it. Now we have gender-based bathroom. Now a 2-year can be taught what gender he or she was in the school system because it was legalized by a black man. Yeah. So we are in a peculiar situation right now. Now let us think, what is going to happen with the immigration system? Fail not to realize Kamala Harris has immigrational connection. She's not a pure American. I could not be talking about Sierra Leone politics when I'm a damn American citizen. I have to vote. My vote counts. Moreover, as a Republican, that I want to make America great again. Yes, as a Republican. Or are we looking for Hillary Clinton, who wants to go and take over Africa? When we say no and murder our people in cold blood, do we really know who and Kamala Harris is? The world is watching. Now, the other day, I heard some people were talking about the we want justice for Donald Trump, but justice has been given not only to Donald Trump to show that democracy do exist in the world. Oh, thank you, Freddie Kamama, for my by the way, I just arrived back in Greensboro. Freddie Kamama, thank you for my acheke. Thank you very much. It was an Andego-ish. When I reach, I just enjoy some of the fish. It is this morning that I'm going to discipline that acheke. Yes, thank you very much. Anyway, like I said, this election in America, it is going to change the world. Now, people are going to say, I am a woman, feminist, women fight for women. But now, this is politics. I am not a Democrat. And I am not looking for anything like a Hillary Clinton type that disturb Africa the way they did with Gaddafi. I believe in a strong man who will hit the hammer hard. I do not care how you feel. I am a damn Republican. But the world is watching. This election, it has never happened before for a presidential candidate to step down on the 10th hour. Will the Republicans give Kamala Harris the mantle? If she does get the mantle, what will happen with immigration? Is history going to be made in this election? Can she be pushed to the corner? This election is very, very complicated. And at the same time, this election is going to change the world. Because now there are people pulling and pushing. I hear some black people are talking about Hillary Clinton. That is the worst mistake the world will ever make. That woman who destabilized Africa. That woman who manipulated Obama to nonsense. You know, one thing I know some of you, especially some of us who are in America here, we do not understand the politics. Some of us we just see, but this is a very, very this we should be thinking about this election. We should be thinking about this election. This election is going to be a historic election, just like the Obama election. No, they have to go back to the drawing board because right now they're pulling and pushing. Some want Kamala Harris, even with her immigrational background. Some want somebody else. And again, each and every decision that is made will affect the world. So the world is watching. The world is looking for a strong leader. A leader who will lead. And now we're talking now about feminism. Now it's about women supporting women. Are you going to support another woman who you do not believe in, who you do not have faith in, just because of you want to support? Let us go back. When she was chosen by Biden, was she warmly welcomed into the Republican Party? I didn't think she had that hype. Hold on. I don't think she had that hype like that lady from Alaska, that people wanted to know her. All what was portrayed about her, that she has an immigrant background. Like I said, I am not your normal content creator or blogger. I am an American citizen. If I am versatile to know what is going on in Sierra Leone that I'm not in Sierra Leone, I should be much more versatile to know what is happening in my backyard. And as a Republican, which we are going to win this election again, yes, we are going to make history. But yes, I'm a Republican. We're going to make history. You know, the funny part is, I'm a Republican and I'm among my Democratic American, African friends, American friends. So I can just listen to them and sometimes I educate them because it's my duty to teach the people and to draw them into my circle. We are the Republicans. Like I said, this election in America is going to make or break. And at the same time, the world is watching. I could not come out here and be talking about Sierra Leone that I'm not in Sierra Leone and what is happening in my backyard. I am not versatile. Then I'm a big hypocrite. In as much as I said I was going to talk about what is going on in Sierra Leone, but again, this what is happening in America right now. It has kept the world at a pace. Now the lobbyists are working. Just the same way Fatima has all these awards, that it is our country money that they are paying. That is the same way the lobbyists are working. I wish I can get fortunate to be in one of those teams to go and campaign for the Republicans. Monique in the deal. So then at 3 for 500 a day. Yes, and for the go when I go campaign for Republicans, I do to do the Chris. Eh? Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. The lobbyists are working because this election is about immigration. This election is about woman power, superiority. Are the men going to sit and allow Kamala Harris to rule America for history to be made? With her immigration background, what is going to happen? What are her affiliation? What does she know? Because America is deeper than you think. Will she be able to withstand the storm? One thing about women, we are easily intimidated. You know, when it comes to politics, they will even dig from your great grandmother's grave. Things that you never knew that happened when you were born will all come out. This election is going to be interesting. Now the pulling and the pushing is here. Those who wanted Biden, as dead as he was, to continue for their own gains, and those who want Kamala Harris to continue. This game is going to be tough, and this game is going to affect the globe. Now the lobbyists are all lobbying for who? Which is the suffer side? Fail not to realize there's only one key to the nuclear bomb in the world, and it's with the President of the United States. It is with the President of the United States. He's the only one who can touch that button, and there's an explosion in the world. So, you know, the world should be the world. No, the world is watching. And as an American citizen, This country has given me the great opportunity. At 54, I look so clean. I just come over. Not itself, I no rub. Now the great United States then give me this opportunity for make I sit down and for talk to all around the world. Now the great United States give me the opportunity, even though na Sierra Leone and give me the knowledge. Thank God for my teachers then at Oshora Primary School when I there gave me foundation. When I make I can speak English, even though I know finish from 5. Yes. But again, America give me the opportunity for make I get opportunity for talk to you around the world, you know. So again, and as a citizen, if I can talk about a place that I do not reside, why should I not talk about the place that I reside? Because whatsoever happened in this election, it will affect me. It will affect my healthcare. It will affect my 401k. It will affect my business, my LLC. Yeah. So the world is watching this election in America. This election in America, it is a do or die election. It is an election that will change the face of the globe, the world. You know, one thing I like, I say about Africans, or I say about we Sierra Leoneans, these are things that are very important that by right Sierra Leoneans should be looking at it and be asking themselves what is really going on. Because anything that happens here, it affects the globe, it affects the world. It affects the globe, it affects the world. This is the place that they have the key to destroy the world. That they have the key to penetrate the globe. For a president to drop down after he was called out by his opponent, and in which his medical record shows that he's not fit. And his immediate running mate is a woman that has never happened with an immigration background. How strong is she? Now, who were her friends? What does she know about the world? I don't care what you said. The great United States, the superpower in the world. Some of you do not understand what is going on because why? We think about ourselves, but this is where everything happens in the world. And this election is a game changing election. This election has never happened in America before. For a president to run out of the race. November is election now. November. On the 10th minute. And the opponent is a woman with immigration connection. And his running mate is against immigration. Now, this is the story of the cartel and the mafia. This is very interesting. First of all, a person like Hillary Clinton endorsing Kamala, for me, is a bad omen. For those of you Africans, just look at what is happening in Libya. We went there, we catch him, and we finish him. And that's the only regret a black president has. That's the only regret a black. By the way, I voted for him. Let me show you. Hold on. I voted. I know so many of you do not have this souvenir anymore. I know. This if I put an Ibinana Boku money. I voted for him, but he destroyed my motherland with the help of Hillary Clinton, a woman. And that is only regret he has. So is Camilla going to be another Hillary Clinton who will not allow the black people to rise and speak? Who will not allow us to enjoy our wealth? Who will not allow us to enjoy our religious freedom, our sexual orientation? Because since he become a president, now they are pushing things into our truth, homosexuality, our culture. This election is going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. This is culture over money. Because I know somebody is going to say, you go back to your closet. What will be her position in that situation? Like I saw the ambassador in Sierra Leone wanting to give money, but they should recognize LGBT. Mhm. They want to give money, but the money comes with the recognition of LGBT. So this election is very, very interesting, you know. This election is very interesting. Is Kamala Harris going to support LGBT? Is she going to go against LGBT? This election is going to change the world. When the Clintons were there, they said, don't ask, don't tell. When Obama came, they forced him to legalize it. When Trump won, he's fighting against it. What will be what will Kamala Harris' position be on it? This election it's an eye opener, you know. It's an eye opener. It's going to affect the our race. It's going to affect our sexual orientation. This election is big. It's big than what most of you are thinking. And if you've never been paying attention, start paying attention because this election will change the world. This particular election will change the world. You know, some of you do not understand it. Hey, by the way, my name is Daphne Maximilian Christian Epra. Just in case I didn't tell you, I told you when you come to when you come to my platform, it's about education, information, and entertainment. I am an American citizen, and most of you are from America or Sierra Leone. If I'm going to talk about what is going on in Africa that I'm not in Africa, I mean, this is what is happening right in my backyard. And as a citizen, I have to vote. If I do not vote, they're going to send me a letter. Why did I not vote? My vote do count. And at the same time, this is an eye opener to all of you to know what is going on in the globe. I know some of you do not even know that Biden has stepped down from the presidential race. But what does that mean for the world? Because I do not care what you say. America is the superpower. Whosoever rules this country rules the world. Now, we're having a woman and a man as the front runner for now even though the woman has not been endorsed by her own party. She's not. What is her belief? And now the point is, there is not more time to vent anybody. There's not more time to vent anybody. You know, and like for us, the Africans, so we should be thinking: is Kamala Roberts going to be another Hillary Clinton? Who is ready to sell Africa for her selfish aim, her selfish means, like the way she sold Gaddafi? Or is Camilla going to be another Obama who is going to legalize LGBT in Africa and push it down the throat against our culture and tradition? This is complicated than you people are thinking about. And now, the Republicans. Hello, darling. How are you, Bina Suma? The Republicans have money, but the LGBT have connection. That is the reason why, even in the school system now, that one is making Donald Trump mad. They are teaching the children no gender what. 2 year old can tell you, I was born with like a I feel like a woman and I was born like a man. Mommy, my gender says. Yes, my dear brother. Like I said, I am an American citizen. If I could not talk about what is going on in my country, then who am I to talk about what is going on in somebody else's country? What the political situation now that is happening in America is what's stunning. I am stunning it because it is going to be a game changer. Just in case you do not know, Biden has dropped down from the presidential race. So, in actual fact, the Democrats do not even have a candidate that they have endorsed yet, even though Kamala Harris was his running mate. But the problem is, this, this is the great United States. Whosoever becomes the president rules the world. History is about to be made. Now we are looking at the pros and the cons. When the Clintons were there, they tell you don't ask, don't tell. When Obama came, they forced him to legalize gay homosexualism. Now they're forcing it into the throat of the world. Obviously, I, as a Republican, you know my president believes a woman is a woman and a man is a man. Now, most of the money they are investing in Africa are money that were meant for to promote LGBT. If perchance Kamala Harris becomes the president, will she support that move? Just in case she becomes the president, I'm just opening your mind to what is happening that the world should be watching. According to her immigrational status, this will be the story of the cartel and the mafia. My brother, America is my home. If I'm versatile with what is happening in Sierra Leone, that I'm not in Sierra Leone, here that I have a right to vote, why should I not tell you what is going on here? And whatsoever will happen here will affect the world. I know some of you have not seen it the way I'm seeing. You've not understood what is going on. I know some of you do not understand what is going on, but what is going on in America can make or break the world. Fail not to realize that some of the charges against Donald Trump were dropped. So the world is watching. This is where I belong. This is the country that has granted me opportunity. And I cannot have knowledge of what is going on in Africa without me knowing what is going on here when I have to vote. And every decision that is made here will affect my staying in this country, my health, care, my light, everything. So I'm an American citizen. Your country is for you, Mr. Judge. Till you people decide to watch democracy at play, you are still under a dictatorship. Who even your vote does not matter. We have not even reached to the point of voting. The voice of the people has been heard when he was told to step down because he was not medically fit. So the world is watching. I hope you Sierra Leoneans realize that you have a right to tell somebody who you never voted for, get the fuck out of our way and let democracy prevail. This is what we are watching at. Whatsoever will happen in America will affect the world. History is about to be made. The people's voice is being heard. So, for those of you who think you can cling on to power, for those of you who think you can cling on to power, watch the world. Look at democracy being played. Yes, this is democracy 101. The people's voice is being heard. I love you all and I'm out. Fail not to realize my platform is for education, information, and entertainment. Thank you. I'm out. Don't forget to share, like, and go and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Love you all and I'm out. Yeah. Yeah, and they're still allowing him, This is the problem. And then still, you see, that is why they're making mouth on them. Then they say, if I not do this man will be they go around the globe. They still allow him for let's sit down illegally. If they bulldoze them, look like a para. This is the story of Alibaba and the 40 thieves. Anthony General, when can say we say you thief, you forge receipts, you sack them. Pagawe thief with money, but again, till the people of Sierra Leone realize say that one good country they get, it up to them. If they go allow mother, well, that's not the problem when me they vex with Samura for. Samura for go and tell the people say, I go defend on a vote. But again, until they say that they give them money, so that they use the people their brain like the people they're stupid. It is sad, but that is the fact. Me I don't accept again. Now when they get money now too, now make mother be able to use them like a tool. Fatima they can talk. Whose legacy mother be get? The legacy of killing, the legacy of murder, the legacy of tribalism, the legacy of division. Please, you have a good day. You please subscribe to my YouTube channel, me please. And then don't forget for to give me stars, man. And I get 3 sets of subscription. It's either individual 299, 499, and 29.99. Show me some love. And again, please share. That's the only way you can show me love. Doesn't mean that you bestie way that they support me. Again, I love you all, and I'm out.